Hey there YouTube, Chris from Bluegrass Media here, and in this video I'm going to give you some background on what inspired me to build this ham radio station in a box here. Now, some of you may remember a TV series called Emergency that aired back in the 1970s. It was a program about Los Angeles County Fire Department paramedics who worked on a rescue squad. And one of the tools that they used was a device called a Biophone.
Here's a nerve center, this orange box. Two-way UHF radio links us up with a doctor at the hospital with voice and EKG telemetry. This unit, like all our hardware, is battery-powered. You and I recharge and start a shift. Gives us 2 hours talking time.
Now, this was pretty revolutionary for 1972. And I've been watching that show since I was, well, reruns obviously. I'm not old enough to have seen it when it was originally on, but I started watching that show in reruns when I was in my early teens. And when I first got the idea to build a portable ham radio station, I saw these pictures that of ones that had been built by other ham operators. And they were these giant gator cases and similar enclosures that some of these things look like they took 2 people to carry. And I'm thinking, no, that's not going to work for me. I need something that I can pick up and go at a moment's notice and that can be set up in just a minute or so. But it has to be expandable if I need external power or an external antenna or whatever. It has to be, I can expand the capabilities of it as needed, but it needs to be able to operate with the minimum necessary parts and be easy to move and self-contained. And the first thing I thought to, Biophone. And that's exactly what it was. You just flip the lid on it, screw the antenna on, hit the power, pick up the handset, and you were on the air.
Rampart, this is Rescue 51. Rampart, this is Rescue 51.
Go ahead, 5-1. We have a male, tunnel worker, approximate age 60, was trapped under a digging machine. Patient has a cardiac history. He is now diaphoretic. Vital signs, 80/50. Rate, 100 and irregular. Respirations, 12 and shallow.
Do you have your EKG hooked up?
Affirmative, doctor.
Send me something so I can get a reading.
This will be lead 2.
And I'm thinking, that is exactly what you want out of a portable radio station. I mean, you could add an external antenna, you could plug it into external power, you could do all sorts of things with it, but it didn't require that. And that's exactly what I wanted. So that was my starting point, and I just started expanding it from there. And basically I created this right here, which has pretty much everything a Biophone could do and more. It's a UHF and VHF radio here, and you can't see it, but there's a packet data modem on here too, so this can send voice and data just like the Biophone can. Plus it has ports for external power. You can charge things or run other things off it. It has voltmeter that tells you what your battery status is, SWR meter that tells you how your antenna's working, and it has ventilation fans to keep everything cool. And I even added this LED map light here. You know, in case you're in an area where you don't have power, you need to be able to see, so you got that. And the antenna here is small enough that it can fit inside the box with the radio and everything else. And when you get to wherever you're going to operate, you just take the lid off, set the box up, screw on the antenna, flip the power, and you're on the air, just like the Biophone. And I love this idea. This is exactly what I want out of a Go kit. And I know it's limited compared to what a lot of other kits have, but this is what works for me. And whenever I build my second Go kit, it's going to be based off the exact same idea. You know, grab it and go and set it up and be on the air in less than 60 seconds. So that's basically That's basically what inspired me to build this here, and that was my thinking behind it. I know some operators aren't going to agree with me, and I know some will, and some will have suggestions on how to improve it. So go ahead and leave comments below, like and subscribe please, and I'll see you all next time. KI4RDG clear.